Hi, everybody. Antonio here with another daily reminder for you. And today's daily reminder is get some jumper cables. I was out on a walk in a different neighborhood, and I just happened to run across a lovely young lady who was unfortunately dealing with some car trouble at the time. And being the amazing mechanic I am, not. Um, I had no idea what was going on. So I just happened to say, you need any help, anything, blah, blah, blah. So I at least thought I would at least offer some help. And she kept saying, I just need somebody to give me a jump. I just need somebody to give me a jump. And of course, walking around and having jumper cables on me. So I couldn't, help her. And I asked her, I said, well, do you have any jumper cables? She says, no, I don't have any jumper cables. So someone was driving by, so I kind of waved them down, said, "Hey, you have any jumper cables?" They didn't have any jumper cables. Someone else drove by, waved them down. They didn't have any jumper cables. So, here we are, no jumper cables. Now, I happen to have a AAA service, AAA auto service. I said, well, I can call AAA. They can come by, give you a jump, et cetera, et cetera. So I called. They said it was going to be about 45 minutes. And she goes, no, I've got to get to this thing, blah, blah, blah. I just need somebody to give me a jump. So, instead of just leaving her, says, all right, deuces, all right, hope you figure it out. I did decide to stay and help. But so we finally, was able to get someone to give her a jump. They had jumper cables, connected them, boom, connected right up, and everyone was happy. And during the time, we had some, back and forth, just kind of talking about some things, and it was just interesting to hear her talk about her experience with moving to Atlanta and feeling alone because she said she didn't have anyone to call to give her a jump. And I was like, wow, I get that. You move to a new city, you don't have really anyone to rely on. That could be a little scary. But that can also show up in other areas of our lives as well. Is that we may not feel like we have others to rely on. When a lot of times we do. They may be there. We may not choose to call on them. But the idea of this and the purpose of this daily reminder is to get you some jumper cables. Get some jumper cables. Surround yourself with people who support you. That's just really what it boils down to. When you can borrow off someone else's energy to get you up, to get you going, to get you moving in whatever way, shape, or form that may be. Okay, it might not be your automobile, but maybe you're down because you lost a client. Who can you call to give you a jump? Who can you call to say, you know what? Yeah, I lost a client, but guess what? Two more came back next week. Just keep it going. You'll work it out. If you in a bad situation, who can you call to bail you out? Who can you count on to give you a jump? Find those people in your life and keep them in your trunk. Because we all need jumper cables. We all need jumper cables from time to time. We need someone else to give us a boost. We need someone else to lift us up. We need someone else. Sometimes we have to borrow someone else's energy when we're broken down. So that's it for today's daily reminder. I'm going to ask you guys to give me a jump. I'm going to take these imaginary jumper cables. I'm going to connect them up to you. Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys to give me a jump by liking and commenting and sharing this. Boom. Right. And then that'll get me up. That'll get me going. That'll give me a boost. Y'all like how I tie that in every time? I don't know. Half the time it's corny, but it's fun and entertaining to me though. Looks like we got a chat coming in. Who's that? Up, Naima. Boom. So what does Naima have to say? She says, good word. Definitely need to have people to give you a jump. And she tagged Linnea, who's awesome. Yes, Linnea is a great jump start. She's got a lot of high energy. Great person there. So yes, thank you, Naima, as always, for commenting and chatting on the daily reminder. So yeah, that's it for today's daily reminder, guys. We will see you again tomorrow for another daily reminder. And again, as always, get you some jumper cables. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.